Welcome to the top of the morning show. It's your girl TT from the D. Happy Wednesday, everybody. It's hump day for some people, and it's wind down Wednesday for others. However you look at it, it's a beautiful day if you're above the ground and you're able to hear, see, touch, taste, and feel. I want to share something with you. I believe in life. I don't know if it's a natural thing, but it's easy for us to pay a compliment. I should take that back and rephrase it and say it's a little bit easier to pay a compliment to others than it is to pay a compliment to ourselves. I don't know if that's because we think we sound crazy complimenting ourselves or it don't have no water. I mean, we don't look at it as a self-care moment to say, you know what, let me love on myself. Now, you might hear somebody saying, oh, I'm about that life, or and don't take this the wrong way, women, ladies, I'm a boss bitch. Okay? I make it happen. That's good. That's great. And that's actually a compliment. Right? And I'm going to tell you, when you encourage and compliment yourself, you elevate your own inner confidence. When you change for other people and not for yourself, you're not complimenting you. You're complimenting the idea that someone else gave you of you. You want to get into a mindfulness practice of truly tapping into your own power, right? And unleashing the law of attraction in your own life, helping you reach your own goals, not the goals that somebody told you have or the goals somebody else wants you to live out. You want to live in your own purpose. You know that saying we be saying, trust the process. Well, yeah, I want to share with you this morning 15 compliments that you can give to yourself at any given time. Whether you're looking in the mirror or you walking in silence and you just say it out loud. 1, remind yourself that you are strong and brave. You can do whatever they say you can't do. You can do what you think you can't do. 2, remind yourself that you are creative. Now, a lot of us watch those DIYs. I know. Now, let me put this out there, and I know this is gonna be like, what? Yeah. So I almost destroyed our one family bathroom at our old house because I had watched a DIY. I watched a DIY, y'all, and I was so empowered. I was so encouraged and motivated, and I really, really felt like I can redo our bathroom. I can redo our bathroom. So I decided I was going to redo our shower. Epic fail. Just freaking epic fail. Okay? I'm creative, but I ain't that creative. You got to know your gifts. You got to know your calling, right? And I can watch a YouTube all I want. And I'll be like, yeah, okay, I feel motivated. It's so many things I've watched DIYs. But let me tell you, there are a few things I watched and I nailed it. So you got to find what makes sense and what looks like it could be a part of your calling, your gift, and go after it and do it because you're creative. Number 3, remind yourself that you are loved. Tell yourself, I love you, girl. Dude, I love you, right? Remind yourself that you love you. Number 4, remind yourself that you are resilient. You had a challenging day, a challenging week, heck, a challenging month. Now, be honest with yourself now. Be honest. Tap into your honesty box. And celebrate that. You had to create something out of nothing. You had to figure out something. You don't know how it happened because you're resilient. Remind yourself that you're resilient. Number 5, be sincere. Genuinely sincere. Right? Sometimes I know people can get on your nerves. And sometimes you get on people's nerves. Let's be clear. But there's the truth of the matter is that if you feel a certain way, express that. You don't have to do it disrespectfully. Now, that saying, I said what I said. It's like, okay, you said what you said, but you ain't got to say it nasty. Be sincere about it. That's how you feel, okay? And people tend to respect it. Number 6, I am successful. Tell yourself, I'm a businessman, I'm a businesswoman, and my business is booming. And I'm going to do whatever it is you want to do. right? You're going to have a certain amount of money at the end of the year. You're going to save up this. You're going to pay off that. Then do it. Be successful. Be intentional. Be determined. Number 7, be okay and be great at being you. I can't emphasize that enough. The person that you see when you stand in the mirror, be thankful for who they are, because it's you. There's no better version of you than you. And set a boundary that makes sure that people don't cross it. So set a boundary where it's like, okay, this is my private space, this is my private moment, this is my personal time, and I don't give that to or extend that out because I need that for me. Because if you're not careful, people take all of your time. Number 8, you know what you used to do last year that you don't do this year? You know it's because you grew. Acknowledge when you grow. Know that you are not the same person that you was last year. I don't care what little strides you made, what big strides you made. You are not the same person you was last year. Now, don't be listening to people who tell you you ain't changed, you the same, you ain't never gonna change. That's because they're not seeing your growth. Especially when you know you've grown, you know you've changed. See, a lot of times I think we look for outer acceptance, people to tell us they see it. They're not always gonna see it, friend. I'm gonna be clear, because they're not always looking. They're not always looking at what you're giving. A lot of times they're looking at what they're not really looking for, and they don't see what's right in front of them. That's just like a person being in a relationship. You got a wonderful woman, and you drop an epic fail. You got a amazing guy, and you drop an epic fail, because it's a two-way street. Recognize when you've grown, and recognize when you haven't grown, because that's the problem. Each day we're supposed to learn something and do something different and new. Number 9, remind yourself that you are capable. You are more than enough. Okay? I don't care what nobody told you. You can if you want to. Number 10, know your worth. Friend, know your worth. When you hear the word no, and you know you worked hard for it, and you know that you should have that, you could have that, but maybe because of where you work, or maybe where you go to school, or maybe the relationship you're in is not suitable for you. Know your worth. And Michael Landon, Highway to Heaven it if you have to. Number 11, be giving. If you already are generous and giving, perfect. If you're not, work on that. Number 12, ask yourself, am I diplomatic? Are you personable? Do you like to resolve situations and issues, or do you like to provoke? That's rhetorical. Nobody know the answer but you. Number 13, be able to adapt to change, growth. And even when we have minor setbacks, be able to adapt, because it won't always be that way. Number 14, don't be afraid to laugh. I've seen people, when something's been funny and they want to laugh, and then people look at them, they stop laughing. Like, they don't control you, friend. If it's funny, laugh your ass off, okay? Number 15, and the final one, be persistent. Be persistent. Be persistent. Well, that's all I have for you on this Wind Down Wednesday, or Hump Day Wednesday, whatever day it is, even though it's Wednesday, whatever it looks like for you. Enjoy it. Embrace it. Until next time, it's your girl TT from the D, and I'll see you soon.